Hello everyone, my name is Myra Gonzalez and I'm going to be presenting to you the city of Moreno Valley, which is my hometown and it holds a special place in my heart because of that. I also wanted to highlight that they were ranked third fiscally strong city in the nation by the Fiscal Times. Um, so I wanted to give them a little shout out as I thought that was an awesome accomplishment by the city. Okay, so I'm going to begin speaking about the city's budget and the different revenue sources, as well as the different expenses that are needed in order for the city to operate. Okay, so revenues. The city collects revenues through various different property taxes or taxes in general. As we can see from this diagram, we have various sources. We have property taxes, sales tax, utility user tax, charge, charges for services, other taxes, and other revenue, including transfers. So we have various different revenue sources. Of that, we collect about $107 million dollars that is needed to fund and provide services to the residents of Moreno Valley. The largest source is, of course, property taxes, followed by the various other taxes. Since we have revenues, we have to spend them, right? So this leads me to my next slide. Here we have our city expenses. So these funds are needed so that we can provide services to those residents. And 74% of the city's expenses go to public safety. And it includes 38% for police, 19% for fire, and then public works maintenance and development of streets and infrastructure, that's about 8%. And so we have all these different funds that go into public safety. And then, as you can see, we have general government, we have about 14%, and then other non-departmental, we have about 12%. Okay, now switching over to human resources. So the city of Moreno Valley has they announced jobs on their city website, as well as other different locations. But here's an example of um, a link to a job posting, and there's various different postings. If you scroll down, you'll see more on their webpage. So this is just a sample of a job announcement. The city advertises in various different web pages. As you can see here from this photo, we have the city of Moreno Valley has an employment resource center, which is a location where city residents can go to apply for jobs. And it doesn't necessarily mean a job with the city, but they also advertise in that location for jobs to fill for the city of Moreno Valley. They use CalJobs, EDD, PSENet, and SPB.ca. So these are the locations in which the city of Moreno Valley advertises for employment. Okay, here we have a job posting. The city of Moreno Valley is seeking for applicants that meet the qualifications of an electric utility chief engineer. The department that is recruiting would be the electric utility department. And as we can see from this posting, this person is going to have a fairly good salary. It runs between 119,000 to 168,000. So that's the pay scale for this individual or for this person. Um, the job requirements include that they would need to uh, have knowledge of electric utility operations and practices. They would need to, so there, here we have typical qualifications. And there's a list of just various 13 different qualifications that they should meet. They also have to have a 4-year college degree in engineering or electrical engineering. That's what's indicated on the qualifications. Um, their job duties are going to run. Here is an example of job duties. They're going to assist the development of participation in the implementing of goals, objective policies, and procedures for the electric utility. So they need to have, and there's a list that goes on as far as their essential responsibilities. Okay, so that is an example of a job posting. This is something that I found that was interesting. The total staffing of personnel for the city of Moreno Valley has declined since 2010 and 2011. As we can see, we had about 410 employees, and it has declined throughout the years, which was pretty interesting to me. And I believe this had to do with the recession. So, through the recession, the city focused on the efficiencies of staff through strategic investment in technology, training, and certain contracted services. So that allowed the city to provide the services effectively with lowering staff levels than other cities within Riverside County. And I just thought this was interesting. Okay, so this concludes my presentation. Thank you for watching.